Good morning, September 16th, 8:15 in the morning. We're just going to take a look at pre-market, see what's happening, see where our lines of support, where our lines of resistance are, see how the MACD is doing, see how the RSI is doing. And it looks like it gapped up overnight, so you got this big gap. Again, this is the 15-minute chart. We're looking at Amazon. And we got the 15 and the 1 day up right now. So on the 15, it jumped up in the morning yesterday and then dropped down and came back, and then it kind of just did this deal here, back and forth, and then dropped. And in the last 15 minutes of the day, it went back up. So it didn't go up all that much, but it did end up a positive day for Amazon. So overnight, it went up and down, and then from the night to the morning, got this big gap, and then it started to drop down. So if we look, last couple of days, it's filled the gap. Filled it there. Gap there. Filled it. Gap there. Filled it. And then again, we're gapping up. So look for it to fill that. And here's a good view. So if you gap up here and it keeps going up, eventually that gap gets filled. Whether or not you can make that with an option or not, I don't know. So 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, yeah, you'd be in good shape. Alright, so gap up. Alright, back to the 15. Let's zoom in a little bit. On the daily, we're still on this 1, 2, 3 moves. So we're in a downtrend. We also have this red line right here. If you can see this diagonal line going up, that's the uptrend. We broke through it, and then we started to resist against it when it came back up. So if you look right here, it might be easier if I zoom in like that. So we had this red line coming up, broke down through it, came up to it, got resisted, and pushed back down. So our next move would be try to break above this to reverse the trend, or possibly just to kind of bump up and then come back down to continue the trend. So what we're going to see is we're just going to watch it in the morning or at the open and see how far it goes up, goes down. See, this looks like it closed the gap. Yeah, on the hourly it's closed. Oh no, closed over here. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, we got another 12 minutes yet before the open. It may come down here and close that gap. And if that's the case, look for it to go up. It is above these. So you got this down, up, down in the consolidation. So zooming out. 1, 2, 3, 4. We didn't get 5. We haven't made 5 yet. And we're just in consolidation. We're not making a higher high. We're not making a lower low. We're just in between. If you look at high, low, in between. Not higher, not lower. Not higher, not lower. That's higher than this one. So our next stop will be right here. So I guess I can put that on the map. I'll take this one right here. So that was a close of 3228.99. 3228.99. Okay, so I'll plug that point in right there. So if we get up to it, look for it to pull back a little bit and then break through. If it gets to it and just keeps going, it'll be time to buy. If it looks like it hits there and then starts to come back down, you can sell it or buy a put, I should say. So you got some more lines in there. Here's some lines for the downside. In case we start to hit these lines, we want to watch for a pullback and get rid of that yellow line. Starts hitting this line, look for it to go up and then break down through. It gets here, look for the same thing, break down. Alright, so that's about it. We're just going to wait for the first couple minutes of the day on the 1 minute chart. See how small these 1 minutes are. We'll see what kind of momentum we got. Yesterday we watched the 1 minute chart and it burned us per minute. We ended up getting our money back, but it didn't do anything in the first 5 minutes, and then as soon as I bought a put, it went up. So keep an eye on that. Right here's a good example. Yesterday, it didn't do anything. This is an hour chart. Didn't do anything, and then as soon as I bought it, I'm like, oh, and that's when I had it average down. And then, you know. So, anyways, again, we're going to change it up. The strategy is going to be to try to buy first thing, get into some momentum, maybe make a couple $100, and then watch what pattern develops, whether it's going to be an uptrend for the day or a downtrend on the day. Right? This didn't show us anything. It just showed us it went up and came down. So really didn't do anything. It didn't consolidate. So there's no real trend for the day. So that's why we got to look at the overall. Or if you look at this, it's showing you the same thing. You see how this comes down and up and down. Yeah, it looks kind of like this, right? This is just one day. This black area is one day. This is one day. This black area is one day. Okay. So this 15 is just these chopped up into little pieces. That's all. Alright, so we've got about 10 minutes, 9 minutes, 8 minutes till the open, so I'll catch you here in a little bit. Alright, we got about 35 seconds until the open. The news is Spotify shares move lowering following press release from Amazon Music launches. Amazon Music launches podcasts for customers across the US and UK. So Amazon's podcasts, their luxury shops. Also, it jumped a little higher. I switched to the 30-minute time frame because this candle will close at open. Looks like we got a little bit of a buy right here. Also, Amazon or Robinhood is experiencing high traffic, so you can still place trades, but other functionality may be impacted. So basically, we'll see if I'll be able to trade today. So. I'm looking at 3180 calls at $4 grand, 440, 415. So it's going down, 4,000. The MACD on the ones turned down. MACD on the fives turned down. The MACD on the 15s turned down. MACD on the 30s turned down. 3180 put, 4730, 4768. See if I can get filled. 4880. No. Just chasing. Alright, so nothing's filling. So we gapped up. We're just consolidating back and forth. Just a 15-minute candle. So we went all the way up right off the bat, came all the way here. And now we're just in the middle. We're going down pretty fast, and we're going down pretty fast. So I'll look at the 1 hour. See, we're still green, but we're turning down. We'd have to go and close below this guy. We're next step down, 55, so that's $20 away. 47.83. What is it? 47, 47.75. 4,800 for this put. I sent one in. I bought one. Alright, so I bought it at 4,800, and it's 54 cents on the dollar. So I'm up about $2.50, $3, $2 right now. Dollar. Alright. That's about where I bought it. 68.50. And put a drawing there. That's about right. Yellow. See there not. Well, we want the price to go down. I bought it about 68.50. So we want the price to be below 68.50. And it's just kind of chopping back and forth. So if it goes way down, I try to scalp it and take some money. If it doesn't, goes way up, then I'll just buy another one to lower my average. Robinhood's going really slow. So if you look right through here, we've got 1, 2, 2.5, 2, 2.5. We've got 1, 2. We don't have any. It's just consolidation, just back and forth. Normally everybody would avoid all this, but again, we were just trying to make a couple bucks here in the beginning, wait for a trend to pick up, and then start betting heavy. We did close the gap, see? So we gapped up. No, we didn't. Still haven't closed the gap. So the gap would be from the close of the last candle to the open of the new candle. This is where it started, and this is where it closed. So right here would be the gap, 31.55. We are on the hourly chart, so the next close would be in 25 minutes. This is the 15-minute chart. This is where I used to watch everything on the 15 and the 5, but we went for a longer term, so we switched over to the hour 15, and the 5-minute chart is really everything that I look at. I look at the 1 minute just to see, I don't know, just for funds, I guess. Here's a 5-minute chart, so you got a 1, 2, nothing. You got high, low, and all between. And you got a new low on the 5-minute chart. So this will close in 10 minutes. Just watching back on the 5-minute chart. I'm up about $2, $3. And I'm getting 55 cents a dollar. And we're right here. So every time it goes down a dollar, I get $55. Right. So you can do the math. I got them right there. So 68.50 and 62. So my average cost was 48. On Robinhood. I just put in for 54.70. It didn't sell. Out there it went. Alright, so I sold. Robinhood froze up. I don't know where I sold at, about right here. I can put a line there, I guess. Duplicate. Yeah, that's a. Bring it down. It was like around here, I believe. So I went from here to here. I have no idea. Cool. Alright, so I made $670. So I went from 68.50 at 50 cents on the dollar. And then $12 move, right? So 56. Close, right? We can change that a little bit. 50. I think like 57. Okay. So I bet on it to go down right here, and it started to go down, and I sold right there. That's about it. So we'll just wait a little bit, wait for a trend to develop. So with a trend to develop, I'll go to the 1 minute chart. Imagine if this was a 15, we'd get more candles, right? So we get this 1, 2, 3. Now we got a trend. So this will stop, and then it'll start coming down. And once it breaks below that close, it'll be time to buy again. Once it breaks down and closes below the close of the low, we can buy again for longer term and bet more money because then overall trend is going down. Right now, Amazon's up $8.40. I'm gonna take a break and then I'll be back. All right, I'm back just a few minutes later. I'm still on this 1 minute chart. Just want to show you the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. You see where I bought earlier or I sold earlier. Missed out on quite a bit of cash there, but better safe than sorry. Going to the 15, you got this big long candle. It actually closed a couple minutes ago. Now I'm looking for a retest of this line here. See how it came up, dipped down. It got support there and then bounced off and came up. Well, it broke down through that support, so we're still lower. We got our low, and then we got a lower low here. Broke through and closed, so now it's going to want to go back up, touch there, and then break back down. So if it did that once, it broke through and came back. If it closes below there, then we can look at buying again to go down to the next support, which would probably be about right here on the 15. So what's that close? 31, 39, 77. 31, 39, 77. And this is just an idea of how these support and resistance lines work. Here are those yellow lines. Excuse me. So we've got support through here, and that's 31.40 roughly. So if it comes back down and goes back up to here to 31.58 roughly, 31.51.80, and get back. I mean, it looks like it's not going to let up quite yet. Look how hard it's falling here, and over on the 1 minute, it may want to cross over. But again, we're going to probably get into it right now. So 31.55 put is at $50 or $5,000. 49.78. So price is going back up. 50.10, 50.95, 51.40, 51.95. So it broke down through that line. So it's at 53 and 53.50. I'm just kind of chasing 52.90. So it looks like I bought around this area. 0, 39. Alright. We'll make a line there at 39. Hopefully we can see it. Just keep our eye on it. Alright, so excuse me. Still falling. And I'll show you the 1 minute chart so you can get an idea of what's happening minute by minute. I'm up 143, 205. So my average cost was $52.50. About $50. Alright. So you can kind of see that it hit a bottom. Well, maybe. It's the 1 minute chart. I want to go check out the 5 minute chart. See that it's still falling. So I think what I'm gonna do is just try. I was gonna try to scalp this one, make a couple bucks, but it just went against me. So now we're gonna have to wait and probably wait for it to come back up all the way up here, buy it again to come down. All right, so I'll watch that and then I'll get back with you. All right, so I bought in again. I couldn't quite get up to this line where I wanted to buy it again. I bought here and it averaged me right through the middle. So this is my first buy, this is my second buy, and that's where my zero will be. Now I closed above and then hopped up there again on the 5 minute chart. So we'll wait for it to go up to look for a line here, but it may be all the way up here to 70. We'll see. Another 20 bucks. We'll buy another one to average down, and that may put me about right here, and maybe right here. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. We got 5 minutes before the hourly close, so we'll see what happens. All right, just watching it move up. So if you take a look here, we got this uptrend on an hourly chart. You got a high, and you got a low, higher, low, higher high, higher low. So we'll see. I mean, it dropped all the way down here, but if it breaks past this 31.94, yeah, we may be waiting for a little while to catch our money back. So what I'm gonna try to do is buy another one up around here. Probably should have just bought one anyways, but raise my average or lower my average anyway, and then see if we can get back to zero or maybe make a buck or two. Just trying to minimize my loss for right now. And I still got hope, right? But we need to close below this on the hourly chart to make a new low. If that makes sense. So I'll just move this one up to this close right here, 31.56, and that'll be our new target if we get to that point. And then it keeps hope alive, which we're there now, but we still got 59 minutes to go. So, all right, I'll catch up back up with you here in a minute. All right, quick update. So I bought another one about right here. So this was 1, 2, 3, just averaging my cost, and then this hard line right here would be 0. So we'll take a break. Kids are up. Keep an eye on it. We'll try to get back to 0, and if we do, and we still got trend going down, we'll try to hold it as long as our nerves can take it. All right, I was off just a little bit. My average is $1 lower than what I thought. We got to 31.44. I was up 300. I couldn't sell it right there, but we're just hoping. We'll be there in a minute. All right, we're back to 0. We're trying to close below this close right here. It's just wanting to bounce up and bounce back. We really want to close below that. All right, I'm back. It wasn't too long after that close that it dropped down here. So you got this initial downtrend. I held for a little bit. I ended up making what I needed to, which was 300 and some bucks. I'm not sure. I'll get back with you in an update, but right now it's been 45 minutes and I'm up 11.50. Peace. All right, I'm back. This will be the closeout here. So again, we bought, came down, sold, made 660 bucks, something like that. And then we waited. We bought here, and then it jumped back up. So we bought again, roughly around here. I think, yeah, there's a line here. And it kept going up. And then we bought here, and then it brought my average to this solid yellow line here. At that point, we had 3 contracts, and we were making $1.50 or $150 every time Amazon went down $1. So at this price of 146, it made it all the way down here to the low of 31.33. So $13 difference. So $150 times 13, whatever that is. It's 1,500 and then some, right? So is that right? 1,500 and then some. 150 times 10, yeah. Okay, but I got out and I made $300 off of this somewhere right in here. I can't remember what I sold, but whatever. I got $1,000 in like 45 minutes, and then I will bring that up possibly if it lets me. Yeah, so you see I was down. I kept averaging down, so right off the rip, made 670, was there for a minute, got into another one, started losing, got into it. I was averaged down by then, and it just kept coming up, coming up, coming up, coming up. All right, so now I'm up 1150 pretty much on the day. Um, do, 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 do. That's about the gist of it. Um, let me, 1 second. Yeah, hold on. All right, real quick. So here's my calculator. Right off the bat, let's see. We bought and then we sold. There, I got kids in the background yelling, so it's hard to focus. So I bought one at $4,800 and I sold it at 54.70. Okay, so there's that first 670, and then I bought one at 5250, and then I had to average down. So as the price was going up on Amazon, my price was going down. So the next one was 4,700, and it kept going. The price of Amazon kept going up, so I had to buy another one to average down. So I'm all in. Well, not all in, but I'm there at 13,950, and then 14 minutes after that of watching, well, 45. So it took me holding that for 45 minutes. No, here we go. 25 minutes. I was able to sell at 14,430, which is a profit of 480 minus that original 670 gives me 1150, which is what you see right here. Okay. This is all day trading, kind of keeping an eye out here. Amazon's been falling again. It's daily, yeah. So Amazon's been falling pretty good, right? So it's in a 1, 2, 3. That can be 4. If this gets below a new low, it'll be 5. But right now it's just kind of in 4.5. But it's been falling, so you want to bet with the overall trend on the daily chart. And then if you want to day trade the way I am, then you use the hourly chart, the 15-minute chart, and the 5-minute chart. So 5-minute chart was pretty easy to read. 1, 2, 3. As long as it doesn't get above that, that'll be 4, and then it'll be on the way down. And you wait till it closes below 1, 2 on the 3rd. Anyway, and this is all day trading. This is what I do in the morning. There are ways to invest. There is an acorns app where it rounds up after you use your credit card. It takes a change, rounds up to the next dollar, and invests that change. It also has a dividend reinvestment plan, so as you hold on to a stock, it makes dividends, and then it reinvests those into your portfolio on acorns. You can also do that with Robinhood manually. You can do that with like Chase Investment, your own bank. But if you take your money and you want to save your change, you might as well save your change in an investment account that's growing roughly anywhere from 3 to 10% a year. It's better than your 0.01% on your savings accounts. Right now, I invest $5 a week per child, $20 a month for my investment and $50 a month for my later account. You can do all that on Acorns. I'm going to put a link below for Acorns. You can sign up, use the link. I get $5, you get $5. And then if you want to refer somebody, you can send them your own link and get your own $5. I day trade. I invest a little bit. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit the notifications. Again, $1,000 in 45 minutes. My day's over. It's time to go change diapers. Peace.